Welcome to the Highflyer Insights channel, your ultimate gateway to financial freedom and personal transformation. Are you ready to stop drifting and start designing the future you truly deserve? Because here's the hard truth: desire alone changes nothing. Dreams without action are just illusions, and the road to success is littered with the remains of great ideas that were never pursued. In this episode, we'll uncover the 5 self-inflicted barriers that keep so many trapped in poverty, living passively instead of deliberately shaping your destiny, neglecting lifelong learning, the key to growth and opportunity, failing to cultivate a strong, supportive network, avoiding personal responsibility for both failures and success, and most dangerously, failing to take action. It's time to break these chains. Get ready to think bigger, act smarter, and transform your life. Before we dive in, take a moment to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. There's so much more uplifting and empowering content waiting for you, and we don't want you to miss a thing. Number 1, living passively instead of deliberately shaping your destiny. Living without a deliberate purpose is like sailing a ship without a rudder in a storm. You'll be tossed about by circumstances, reacting to crises rather than creating opportunities. This reactive existence traps you in a cycle of survival, preventing you from building a foundation for financial stability. Each day becomes a series of urgent, low-value tasks that generate minimal long-term returns. Without a clear vision, you're easily distracted by fleeting pleasures and instant gratification, sacrificing future prosperity for temporary comfort. This lack of direction leads to wasted time, missed opportunities, and the slow erosion of potential, cementing a life of financial hardship. Number 2, neglecting lifelong learning, the key to growth and opportunity. Stagnation is the silent killer of economic mobility. Refusing to engage in lifelong learning locks you into outdated skill sets and limited perspectives. In today's rapidly evolving economy, this is a recipe for obsolescence. You become a relic, unable to adapt to new technologies, industries, or market demands. This lack of intellectual curiosity and skill development creates a barrier to higher-paying opportunities, confining you to low-wage, repetitive jobs. Your earning potential remains capped, and you become increasingly vulnerable to job displacement. Furthermore, staying in an information bubble means you miss out on new ways to generate income, innovate, and build wealth. You become trapped in old ways of thinking that produce old and poor results. 3, failure to cultivate a strong supportive network. Your social network is your economic network. Surrounding yourself with individuals who drain your energy, dismiss your ambitions, or reinforce negative patterns creates a toxic environment that stifles your growth. These poverty magnets perpetuate limiting beliefs, discourage risk-taking, and normalize mediocrity. They may subtly or overtly sabotage your efforts to improve your financial situation, fearing your success will highlight their own stagnation. Conversely, a supportive network provides encouragement, accountability, and access to valuable resources and opportunities. They challenge you to think bigger, push you beyond your comfort zone, and celebrate your achievements. Isolating yourself from positive influences leaves you vulnerable to self-doubt and reinforces a cycle of limited thinking and limited results. A bad network can also actively pull you down by encouraging bad habits and illegal activity that will result in fines or incarceration. 4, failure to take personal responsibility for your failures and success. The most insidious poverty trap is the abdication of personal responsibility. It's a seductive illusion to attribute your circumstances to external forces, the economy, your upbringing, systemic injustices, or the actions of others. While these factors may play a role, clinging to them as sole explanations relinquishes your power to effect change. This victim mentality fosters a sense of helplessness, paralyzing you from taking proactive steps to improve your situation. Conversely, owning your successes, even the small ones, builds a foundation of confidence and agency. It reinforces the belief that you're capable of shaping your destiny. By refusing to acknowledge your role in both your setbacks and triumphs, you remain trapped in a cycle of learned helplessness. You become a passive observer in your own life, rather than an active participant. This avoidance of accountability prevents you from learning from mistakes, adapting to challenges, and leveraging your strengths. The blame game provides temporary emotional relief, but it ultimately perpetuates stagnation and ensures continued financial hardship. Until you accept that you are the primary architect of your life, you will forever remain a prisoner of your circumstances. Number 5, failure to take action. The graveyard of dreams is filled with well-intentioned wishes and unexecuted plans. A passive desire for a better future, devoid of tangible action, is a guaranteed path to stagnation. It's the equivalent of planting seeds without watering them, expecting a harvest. This wishful thinking creates a false sense of progress, while in reality you remain rooted in your current circumstances. The inertia of inaction breeds a cycle of missed opportunities, dwindling confidence, and deepening resentment. Every day that passes without effort is a day further entrenched in the status quo. It's the slow erosion of hope, replaced by the heavy weight of regret. The comfort of inaction is a deceptive trap, offering temporary relief from the discomfort of change, but ultimately leading to a lifetime of unfulfilled potential. Without consistent, purposeful action, even the most brilliant ideas and well-laid plans remain mere fantasies. The only bridge between your current reality and your desired future is built with the bricks of consistent, focused effort. Idle wishes are just that, idle, and completely ineffective. They will not pay bills, they will not feed families, and they will not create a better life. Remember, even with a clear purpose, it is worthless without action. Even with new knowledge, it is useless without implementation. Even with a supportive network, you must act on the opportunities they provide. Even with taking responsibility, that responsibility must translate into actions. If today's episode inspired you, don't keep it to yourself. Subscribe, share it with friends, and leave us a review. Your support fuels our mission to bring you powerful insights on personal growth and financial empowerment. Let's build a thriving community of goal-getters and change-makers. People committed to unlocking their full potential and creating a life of impact. Together, we rise.